Humans have a unique bipedal design. There are about 4,000 mammals in the world, and every single one, except humans, are quadrupeds. Apes are quadrupeds. They're designed to walk on 4 limbs. Humans are unique mammals designed to walk on 2 legs. They're bipedal. And that makes us completely different to apes. It's a 100% difference in functionality. It's not 5% different. It's completely different. And it turns out that there are many, many intricate design features that you have to enable yourself to walk on 2 legs. I've just listed 10 of the most significant features. From head to toe, we are designed to walk and run and stand on 2 limbs. In our head, we have vertical balance. If you look at the balance sensors in the ears, they're very large in the vertical plane. We're designed to walk in the vertical plane. We have a flat face, so we can see the ground below. Apes cannot see the ground below because their chin sticks out. We have upright neck joint, upright back joint, upright hips, upright legs, knees, upright ankles, upright feet. And you cannot gradually evolve a 4-legged creature into a 2-legged creature, because if that ape lifted its hands off the ground and started to evolve some of those features for standing upright, for 500,000 years he couldn't walk properly on 4 limbs or 2 limbs. He'd be stuck in no man's land. It's impossible to gradually evolve a 4-legged creature into a 2-legged creature. Now, of all those features, one of the most important is the foot. The human foot is absolutely unique in creation. You may not think your feet are a very special part of your body when you're putting your socks on in the morning, but from a mechanical point of view, they are a very important, beautiful part of your body. Human feet are arched in structure, as you can see on here. In contrast, an ape foot is like a hand. You can see there, that ape foot, it's got a flexible hand-like foot, ideal for gripping branches. An ape basically has 4 hands for gripping branches and being a good climber. In contrast, humans have arched feet for standing, walking, and running. And you have this beautiful arch structure. At the top is a keystone, just like an engineered arched structure. And the arch gives balance. I can stand very easily in front of you because I can lean on the front of my feet. I can lean on the back of my feet by leaning on the heel, then leaning on the sole at the front of the foot. So I can get balance because I can rock forward and backwards. If an ape was to stand next to me, they would find it so difficult to get balance if they were standing on their feet. It's a little bit like doing a handstand for an ape. Humans have a unique big toe, which enables us to push off when we walk and we run. We can have that strong push off, and apes cannot do that. A human foot is both stiff and flexible at the same time. That's what's so wonderful about the human foot. At the same time, it can be very stiff and very flexible. When you're running, when you land on your foot, you want it to be flexible to absorb the impact. But when you push off, you want it to be stiff. And that's exactly what human feet can do. They can change from being stiff and flexible. Apes can't do that. And so humans can walk and run. Apes have no arch. Apes have no big toe. An ape hand is flexible and they cannot run. In fact, I have one more slide on the feet because the feet are so important. The human foot has 3-point contact with the ground. If you ever look closely at a foot, you see there are actually 2 contact points on the ball of the foot. 3-point contact gives perfect stability. It's like a 3-point stool because you just it's easy to stand on one leg because you just put your center of gravity down through those 3 points on the ground. But it's also ideal for standing and running. It helps you to get your balance. In contrast, apes have flexible contact, very bad for standing, and they cannot run. If you watch apes when they walk, they lift their thumbs up because their thumbs are pointing out. Their thumbs aren't pointing forwards like our big toe points forward, but the ape thumb points out, or their big toe points out because it's actually a thumb, not a big toe. So the human foot is unique, it's very special. When you look at so-called ape men, you know whether they are actually an ape or a man because you just look at the feet, or the feet, and that shows whether they're human or not. So humans have this unique agility on two legs. They can sprint, run, twist and turn. Humans can run up to 150 miles in one single day, vastly further than apes can move on two limbs. And humans have a unique agility and ability to run and carry things at the same time, particularly important in ball sports. For example, in rugby, I think this was a Scotsman scoring a famous try against Australia recently. Of course, Scotland should have won that game, and had they won that game, of course, they would have beaten Argentina, and then they would have been in the World Cup final, but never mind. But anyway, this Scotsman's illustrating this important ability that humans have to walk and run fast with great agility. But not only that, humans can also stand up in a very relaxed way. Our knees can lock in the upright position. This is something that I've worked on myself in developing a bio-inspired knee joint. Our knee in the upright position, it just locks so that we can be very comfortable when standing or giving a lecture.